I called it Denise. That's its name.
Denise. D-nice.
D-nice.
Hey everybody, it's your dude Black Hat here. It's summer, man. It's hot, and I really want to escape this heat by going up to the mountains. And I'm going to do so by using the onX Off-Road app. With our new feature, Dispersed Camping Layer, I can easily find a camping spot off-trail that's going to be safe for me and my family. So make sure you guys go and download the onX Off-Road app. Use code TerraCrew20 for 20% off your Elite or Premium memberships. Go out, do stuff, and use the onX app. It'll help you, trust me.
We're live.
That's fine. So back when I worked construction, one of the subcontractors that worked with us was a little below grade, I'd call him. I don't know what term you'd use.
Okay.
But anyway, he had one of these trucks, and that was his work truck. It was a dually, and it was a roll-along. You guys can maybe Google that. Anyway, it had like lighted handles, right, and like lighted steps, and it was had pinstripes on it. It was like an ugly truck, but it was cool. That was his work truck. Anyway, and that guy's name was Dennis. So I got this, and my wife and I were joking, I was just going to call it Denise.
That's awesome.
And that's where the name came from.
That's awesome. So Denise.
Bitch! You say your name right now.
Denise the waterbed.
The waterbed, the big squishy sponge.
Flowy. Danny, tell us about this thing. So originally Danny had the Chevy Prerunner, the I-beamed one that everybody knew. Long story short, got it from our friend up north, Austin. Changed some things up, got some beams on that thing.
Yep.
And then just drove the heck out of it like a dirt bike. And had a lot of fun family memories in it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great times, beautiful truck, iconic truck, I would say. And so now that thing's gone. Danny has the idea to build this thing. So Danny, tell us, what was the thought process with this guy?
I wanted a full-size crew cab. I knew I wanted four-wheel drive, and I wanted it to be simple. Simple in the fact that I didn't want like a ton of electronics. I wanted like
The wazoos and the whatchamithings?
Yeah, I just wanted it to be like simple and easy, and maintenance is lower. Yeah, just simple as possible.
Yeah.
Really, I didn't want it to be this crazy prep nightmare and expense. Right. You know.
All right, Danny, take us through the front of this thing, man.
All right, it is Dana 50 beams. So these I-beams came off of a 97 Ford F-250. They are widened 4.5 inches per side, and that was actually a plate kit that Threat Motorsports used to sell. I don't know if they sell it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I bought that plate kit just thinking, oh, this is just going to make it easier. Like I'll just use their parts and cut the beam up and extend it. And it did work, but there was some stuff on them that I changed and added a few more gussets here and there that I wanted.
Yeah. Threat Motorsports has been around for a while. Are they still around at all?
Yeah, they're up in Utah now.
Okay.
And so the parts are still available, I think. I mean, I had to email them.
The dudes? Yeah.
Yeah, and they made them for me, and I got them.
Nice.
It uses just a stock Dana 50 spindle, just double sheared the steering. It's a stock hub, snout, bearings, all that stuff. The reason I went with a Dana 50 over the 44 is just the difference in snout size.
Okay.
The mating surface where it meets the spindle's bigger, the spindle itself is beefier, the snout's larger, the bearing spread's wider. Everything about it's bigger. It's made for a 3/4 ton truck versus a 44, which is a 1/2 ton truck.
Right.
And I knew I was going to run 40s, so I wanted something a little more robust.
Right.
And I knew won't be an issue.
What trucks were these ran on before? Like, how would people set this up before, like with a 50? Like what was this commonly used on? Like, what other kinds of pre-runners? I mean,
I think I've only seen one other pre-runner.
Really?
That has it. Yeah.
Why do you think people don't use it? They just kind of got caught up in the I need this, I need that?
No, I really don't know, because after getting into this, I actually like this better than the Dana 44 stuff, because these are much closer to being equal length than a Dana 44 beam setup.
Okay.
Whereas on a Dana 44, the driver beam and the passenger beam, or I don't remember the dimension, but dimensionally the one's like, I think almost 6.5, 7 inches longer than the other.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Whereas these are real close to the same length. They're only like an inch and a half difference.
Okay.
So
Which is less fab, less everything.
It's just, they
yeah.
just cycle the same, you know what I mean? One swings on a different arc than the other.
Got
and
it.
you have to accommodate that when you're building the steering. This is just a lot more equal.
Got it.
Just put it that way. I liked that.
Yeah.
The diff, inside the diff, it uses a 9-inch ring gear.
Okay.
So the ring gear is a little larger. It uses larger U-joints, so the 1350 U-joints there at the knuckle. But one drawback is, like, you have all these bigger parts, but then the axle diameter where it comes out of the diff is actually the same as a 44. So you can't really say the axles are any stronger themselves, but like the U-joints are larger.
The components.
Everything out there is
surrounding
larger. Yeah.
Right. Steering looks amazing.
They can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's all research that I did when I was building this that I found.
Okay.
But yeah, and the steering is, it's a swing steer. The pivot's real close. It just mimics the beam pivots. Ford box is actually the truck box that came on this truck.
Oh, no way.
That I just disassembled, rebuilt it, ported it for the Ram,
Okay.
and then reassembled it. Built, pitman arm, and changed the ratios on the pitman arm, and then also with the length of the swingers to get it steers pretty fast. So
Quick response.
Well, yeah, like that box in stock form is like from lock to lock is like 4 full turns.
Wow,
you know what I
it's
mean?
big truck.
Yeah, and it's the same box. The ratio inside the box, nothing was changed, but it steers lock to lock at like it's a little over. It's a little over like inch, like 1 3/4 turns.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
so you can pretty much
handles pretty.
You can
damn
do
good.
like the full range of steering, without taking your hands off the wheel.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Without
Nice.
having to like move your hands.
Nice.
So that's rad.
That is awesome, man.
That's
Very
something
cool.
that I wanted to have. Actually, there's an oil cooler here that I built that I haven't plumbed in yet.
Okay.
So it's just chilling there with caps.
When the time's right.
Yeah. That was like one of the last things on my list, and I got it wired from Tanner.
God dang it works.
And I got it running, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll plumb that in.
Well, right on.
So anyway, yeah, you can see all the coolers, like the radiator. These are tranny coolers, engine oil cooler, and there's actually a condenser that goes in the very front. It's just not on there right now.
Not yet.
I haven't put AC on it.
Okay.
But all that stuff stacked in the front and runs off. It's cooled by the mechanical fan.
Like a stock car.
Exactly.
Like a stock truck.
Exactly. So
Right on.
no switches, no electric fans, no wiring, none of that stuff.
How wonderful is that? How do you feel about that?
I like it.
That's freaking awesome.
I don't have to deal with it.
Absolutely.
It just works.
I love that, dude. That's awesome, man. So, geez, and so single coilover.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
So IBP, I wanted to not run a bypass. I just wanted to try an IBP single coilover on all 4 corners and see if we can make it work. I mean, I've seen other trucks that have it, and they seem to work pretty good.
You want to tell everybody about the internal bypass? Like, are you familiar with it at all?
No, I'm not a shock guy.
Yeah.
That'd be better for
Somebody else to pop in there.
someone who knows more about shocks than
Yeah.
me.
But the IBPs, they work.
They do work. I had Keith Marigold. He put a bass tune in it, and we weighed it and everything, and then we sprung it, and like right out of the box, it was surprising.
That's awesome.
It works well. I'm happy with it, even with like no extra shock tuning.
Yeah, and that's a 2.5 bump right there too. So Keith got these things ready to go. You gave him the weight of the car. Do you mind sharing the weight?
I need to have it reweighed because I scaled it with some scales I borrowed, and they're probably legit, but it showed it was like just under 6,500 pounds.
Okay.
But that seems way too light to me.
You think so?
Yeah, I was expecting it to be well over 7.
Really?
Just because it's huge. It's a giant truck.
Yeah.
It has
40s.
has 40s, has 4-wheel drive components.
4 doors.
It has a heavy front diff. It has front drive shaft and
Yeah.
transfer case. And
So let's say
All the stuff
65
adds
to 7, huh?
yeah, I'd say with 4 people in it.
Yeah.
And some tools and stuff.
And so you gave that info to Keith. right off the bat, where was the first place you got to drive this thing?
The first time I drove it was Superstition.
Okay.
For New Year's. We went on a New Year's camping trip, and that was the first time driving it.
And then how long from when you started this thing till you got to drive it?
2.5 years.
That's great.
Lots of
That's
nights.
awesome, though,
Lots
dude.
of nights and weekends.
I think a lot of people think that you just like, oh, you have a fab shop, you get to work on this whenever you want.
No.
No.
No, you don't make money when you work on your own stuff.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
You'll go broke working on your own stuff.
Right.
So
2.5 years for this type of build. Again, balancing a business, family, all that stuff. It's a great feat, man. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks.
Beautiful truck, 4-wheel drive, 4 doors. Got the big old IBPs, the 2.5s in the front. You got your lights up here?
Yeah. Oh, so got to shout out the Eisenhowers. Those boys helped me out with KC and got me more than enough light for this thing.
Yeah, and then
got-
right up on the bumper, dude.
Yeah, got these guys in here. We got a light bar hiding up inside. And then they
Oh,
actually
that's
got
nice.
me 6 of the carbon pods.
Okay.
And I was going to build
Like a rear roof?
just like a roof rack. Super
Okay.
low profile roof rack with like a removable light bar
Nice.
that could house those carbon pods.
How
But-
does this thing work at night with the lighting up front like that?
This is more than enough.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't need all that other light. You know what I mean?
That would be some cool points, but not necessarily necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would look cool. And I like the idea of like if really a removable roof rack for, you know,
Expeditions,
doing some overnight trips somewhere.
Mojave Trail stuff.
Yeah. You know?
Epic, dude.
Yeah.
And this thing is pretty big. I mean, it does, but I think the wheels, I mean, the tire size, the 40s, it looks so balanced, man.
Yeah.
It looks great. Again, like I always say, man, camera does not do this thing justice. This thing is amazing. Looks super clean. I love the color of the chassis, all the suspension. Again, it's kind of like that old school Mark Post, Robbie Gordon style.
I wanted 100% to be like that old school gray.
Love it.
Like that old.
It's like a blue gray.
That's the years from this truck. You know what I
Remember
mean?
the Big Bird truck?
Yeah.
Who had that one? Was that Steinberger?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
If anybody knows, past us, there was this yellow F-150. I swear that was the truck I first seen ever in action in the
Yeah.
whoops. I think so. And it was epic, man. It was a yellow F-150.
I think it was bad.
Just bombing over some big whoops in Glamis. I mean, it was this. This was pretty much it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, awesome, man. Is there anything else you want to highlight up here, Danny? What's up with the motor? Tell
we
us
can-
about that thing.
If you want, do you want to pop the hood off real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So, tell us about this thing, man. I know your buddy Robert Maruzzi.
Yep. So Robert built the engine. It's a 30 over 502.
Okay.
So it's like a mildly built big block Chevy.
Okay.
Carburetor, like we talked about earlier. Just super mellow and simple.
Yeah.
Big block just makes tons of torque and doesn't require a lot of RPM. And then, I mean, if you climb, I mean, you can't even hardly see it. So, I mean, I guess it's hard to see. But like all the accessories, that's all junkyard parts.
Awesome.
So everything on the front came from a 98 Suburban that had a big block in it that I found at the pick apart. So all those parts,
How awesome is that, dude?
That's
Huh,
right.
Nick?
all those, I mean, whatever, it's not fancy, but it was like $60.
Yeah. That's the thing.
It works.
Those are pre-runner prices, man. What are you talking about? $60. Get
Yeah.
in there. Beautiful. You know what? Sorry to stand on this, but
Nope,
dude,
stand on it. You can't hurt nothing.
So dang clean. Not just physically clean, okay? I'm not just talking about that. But it's just so well put together, dude. Everything's just right there. Simplicity.
Yeah, I didn't want
The plumbing looks amazing.
a ton of
Yeah.
crap and useless stuff that I didn't need.
Awesome, man.
So there's the brakes. I mean, the Hydro Boost, the Master. I had to kind of build a little guy there to turn that sideways so it would clear the shock.
Right.
But yeah, Robert
Some
built
mods
me.
right there. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, Robert built me a badass big block.
So what kind of power is coming out of this thing again? What are you guys thinking?
On the engine dyno, it made like 640.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then like 640 pounds of torque too.
Wow.
So like it makes tons of torque.
So
Which
you're
is
getting up
rad.
that hill.
Yeah, I mean you need it to pull this thing around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Epic, dude.
yeah, that Wes at Next Level,
Yep.
he handled all the powder coating on it for me.
The chassis,
Chassis, suspension parts, the panels,
dude.
every part on it that's been powder coated, he did it all.
Dude, I've known what's up, Wes? I hope you're watching this. I've known Wes for like 20 years.
Yeah, he's rad.
Dude, it's crazy. Like his son drives. He has a 6100 truck, or did he have one? Or
They had one. I think they sold that, and now he has a really rad buggy.
that's right. He has an
Cool
awesome buggy.
buggy.
Dude, actually gave him a ride in the drift car.
Nice.
Him and his son.
Heck yeah.
They had a good time, but super cool guy, awesome family, powder coating business out in 29 Palms area.
Yucca Valley.
Yucca Valley.
Yeah.
Yucca Valley. And shout out to Wes, dude. Next Level Powder Coating. Good friend. Does great work.
I take everything there.
Awesome.
Since we've done this, we've done 2 other chassis, like complete powder coat.
Yeah.
Like Andy Seitz' truck.
Yeah.
He did Robert's truck.
Wow.
Sick. And he'll probably do the next one that I'm going to build. And he does
From the ground up one we talked about.
Yeah. He does awesome work. He's always taking care of me, and he's an off-road guy.
Loves it.
So I'm taking my business to the off-road guy.
Absolutely.
You know what I
dude.
mean?
Super passionate about the sport, man.
Yep.
Very cool, man. So that's a lot of power, a lot of torque.
It's enough to move it around.
Yeah.
It moves it around pretty good. I just cruise it, honestly. I haven't been mean to it yet.
Yeah.
Just put it that way.
You know why? I think because we haven't all been together again yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anything will ever like top the Pismo like 1-up contest.
No. Oh no.
You know what I mean?
Just amongst friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could hit this side of it.
I've said it before, like talking to Daniel and other guys, like that. There's a few trips at Pismo where it just reminded me of being in the hills on my dirt bike with my friends when I was a kid.
That was it.
You see your buddy hit that jump, you're like, crap, now I have to. You know, even though you're kind of scared, you have to. You're not going to not do it.
Yeah.
So that's what that was like in trucks.
And you took all of that moto riding Beaumont vibe to those hits, man. I remember being at one of the dunes, a dune over from you guys. And I remember seeing and going, somebody was like, whoa, he's going to hit it. And I remember looking over, and I was filming somebody hitting like a tabletop. And I see Danny just go up and then just like disappear. And I'm just like, what? You know, I'm like, everybody, let's go. And like, I think like, obviously Danny had his spotters and his team there. Everybody was good. But it was such a surreal experience. It felt like I was dreaming.
It was scary.
Yeah.
I told myself I'll never do that again.
And then you did it a few more times.
A few more, but that was it. But I'll never do it again. Like, I'm glad that truck's gone, because that's not what this is for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have to deal with like
all that.
All right, go hit the jump. You know what I mean? And
no,
like, send it, and hopefully you don't rip a wheel off or crash. Or
it's a sword for battle, bro. That thing's a sword, and it's ready to shred. You know. And I think like when you put a pilot like Danny behind the wheel, you know, that thing gets pushed. Well, no, that's a beautiful truck. Love that truck. And can we cut to a quick little thing of that? Let's go. Well, right on, man. And I love the front of this. Again, like I love how it's just like this perfect clean vibe. I love the chrome up front. I love this valence right here. Like just so many things, so many little details in here that make it just look so beautiful. And again, I think if you were cruising this thing around, I'd be like, oh, that's a clean truck. And then you kind of pull up to it and you're like, holy crap, you know, like that's a truck, all right. You know? So I love that you kind of kept that vibe with it.
Yeah, I didn't want it too over the top, you know.
Excellent. You want to get to the back of this thing?
Sure.
All right, Danny, tell us.
Okay, so again, keeping up with the theme of me being cheap. This is not a fuel cell. It's just a fuel tank.
Okay.
But it is radius. I love the look of like the radius cells and the tires. You can get 2 tires stacked back here, and they're not sticking way up above the bed.
Right.
You know, a lot of the trucks have dual spares side by side, and unless you really like wedge down the rear of the chassis, you can't keep those tires from being like really high up in there.
Right.
And I didn't want it, when you look at it from the side, to see all this mass.
Just way above.
Mass sticking up above the side of the bed.
Yeah.
Which these bed sides are like massively tall anyway, so that kind of helps hide some of that.
And these are fiberwork?
This is all fiberwork stuff. Jason's always been badass
Jason's
to me.
the best.
He's always treated me like
hell yeah
family, I would say. You know what I mean? Like,
thank you, Jason. Thank you, Lucas. You guys are awesome, man. Love you guys. Look at this thing.
Ever since the Duramax days.
Yep.
Anything I needed, whatever you want, and he'll tell me what you need, and he'll help me out with it.
It's wonderful.
And it's been awesome
I don't think a
to have
lot of our
something like
friends
that.
realize how a lot of this stuff isn't possible without the support, right? Like
Oh, yeah.
Wes from Next Level,
Yeah.
Jason Fiberworks, like these things are beasts to accomplish.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful.
Like Robert with the motor.
Robert, dude.
Tanner with the wiring.
Absolutely.
All of it. All like the misalignment spacers, uniball cups, bungs, battery trays. All those parts are from Dirt King. So Nick
Gardner?
Nick from Dirt King, like he's like, I think they were just starting there. They're doing like a builders, like making builder parts to sell. Mm-hmm. And he's like, just make a list of what you need. And
Hell
I did,
yeah.
and he shipped them to me. And that's like the biggest help.
Shout out to those homies
Yeah.
too, the Dirt King homies, Nick Gardner.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
You know?
man.
So that's the kind of stuff that helps move these things along.
You know, when you were
And I
saying like,
appreciate that big time.
that's wonderful, man. And you were saying like kind of like the theme of the truck is like you want it to be low key. You didn't want the tires sticking up crazy. These fenders seem large already, but again, like kind of like looking at the truck how it is, everything looks so smooth and flush. You did such a great job at like, even though these parts are huge and those are 40s, the way it's laid out is very proportional and very smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not-
Like it's a great look. Very
not
subtle.
too-
Very
yeah,
subtle.
It's not too over the top.
Yeah. All right, take us through the back of this thing.
So it's fuel tank. It has a pickup. It's basically like a fuel catch can that's built into the tank. That's baffled that will capture the fuel and hold it in. So
Okay.
if the fuel starts splashing or sloshing, you won't lose your pickup.
So it's not just big flat and open at the
Yeah,
bottom.
no, there's grating in there or like partitions
Do you
that
have
are welded
pictures of
into
that?
it. I probably do, yeah.
Yeah.
I have pictures. I got too many pictures. So it's partitioned, and then it has that fuel box that just holds everything in place.
Right.
And that's where the pickup runs to. And then single exhaust, it's dual 3-inch that goes into 2-into-1, and then exits right there with like one Magnaflow muffler.
Okay.
The fuel tank holds 100 gallons. I knew I would need that with the big block.
Let's go. Yeah.
The little rear light, I made that. I just wanted like a little third brake light, so I just made that little sheet metal one.
Love that, dude.
The jack, another thing, like I didn't want a huge, heavy floor jack.
Yeah.
So this idea actually is from Andy Seitz.
Okay.
He built one of these for his truck. And he's like, I had one of these on my old truck and it was perfect. It does everything you need to do. If you get it flat, it'll lift one corner. You can do a tire change, and
Yeah.
the thing weighs like 10 pounds.
That's it.
It weighs almost nothing. There's
You
no,
already got all the weight back here.
there's
You're
there's no handle to lose. You know, you just use an impact
good. And brr.
and drive it up.
Dude, that's the way to go. I love that. So, what is this off of?
That is a stabilizer jack for like an RV, like a camper
okay.
trailer. You see the guys at the campgrounds like stabilizing
yeah,
their
yeah,
trailers?
yeah.
That's what that is. So that's a 6,000 pound capacity
Oh, wonderful.
jack. So it's more than
That's-
enough to lift a corner of the truck.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the way to go, dude. And do you mind sharing how nifty and thrifty that price was for that thing?
I don't know. It was from Amazon, so it was probably, I want to say $50 maybe.
Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing with our lives?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna get into it, but we're chasing things that we don't need to. There's other ways to make things work. You built the
We
foot
just
for
built
it?
this portion that would just like slide up under an axle housing, and
Okay.
then a wider base so that it won't like sink or tip into
Sand,
soft
dirt, rocks, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Clean.
And
Love
it does work because I've used it. So it does work.
You've gotten a flat?
I've just tested it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I drive
Sick.
I drive too slow. So I don't get a flat tire.
right, you're just hanging out now.
Yeah, just cruising.
This is hang out, Danny.
I'm old man.
You burnt out all your lives. You've used them all
My
for the
hair
moto.
is gray.
Yeah.
I'm old. I just go slow now.
Hey, that's all good, dude. I love it, dude. You've done enough moto jumps and truck jumps to be good, man. You're good. Enjoy. What is it, like retired champion, like a boxer? You know, you're good, bro.
I'm just an old man now.
Dude, this is epic back here. Tell us about this horse of a rear end. Man.
Yeah, that's a tank.
Let's talk about this guy.
I originally built this housing when I had the Duramax. When I got the Duramax from Austin,
Yeah.
I had a different style truss. It was more like a It wasn't welded at all to the cast center section. It was like a truss that like welded to the axle tubes and then floated above. And so I just wanted to build one that was a little more stout,
Okay.
I guess you could say.
Yeah, looks pretty stout.
Yeah. So I built that, and then when Ryan Navro got the truck from Austin,
Okay.
he put a Curry, like a trophy truck housing in that truck,
Okay.
and I tabbed it and everything for him. So I had this housing, this whole rear end, just sitting in my shop. It's been there for years, sitting under a bench. And so I hit up Ryan, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to sell that?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "We'll just use it." So it's the same thing. Like I owe Ryan.
Homies.
I owe him for something. I don't know what yet.
Yeah,
But he's like, "Oh, I'll get you like later on. Don't worry about it."
That's cool, man.
So I put it to work. There was it was cracked all over the place. So I ended up having to clean it up and weld a bunch of cracks and stuff.
It
Just
looks
where-
so gnarly, by the way. It looks awesome. It's such a good fit for this truck.
Yeah, but
It really
it's
is.
so heavy.
It is.
It's a tank, dude.
I can imagine, dude. How gnarly was it to get this thing dialed in, like on and everything? And
No, that wasn't bad. I mean, you just use floor jack and stuff to move it around.
yeah,
But yeah, it's has
big girl.
Has a spool in it. Has Dutchman axles.
okay,
538 gears. And other than that, like stock hubs, stock brakes.
for the F-350.
This is actually from a Duramax.
Oh, Duramax.
Yeah, this was I drove to Arizona and bought it from a dude for like $200.
Bought.
The rear end.
Oh.
Like it was stock out of a stock truck.
Got it.
And then I cut it apart and built
Made it work.
Yeah.
I mean, like, realistically, like, what if you were to get this done by somebody? Let's not say names. What would something like this cost?
Oh, like a legit trophy truck housing?
Yeah,
Or like a bootleg housing like this?
both.
I mean, the labor's there. There's tons of labor in the building this thing, but I mean, you're talking hubs, brakes. Like, what kind of brake calipers do you want?
Right,
There's
right.
brake calipers that cost $3,000 a piece if you
Right.
want to spend the money,
Right.
or more.
So
know.
you in fact potentially saved yourself thousands,
Oh,
thousands,
absolutely,
thousands,
absolutely.
versus like.
But it comes at a cost, because this
You gotta know
rear
what you're
end is
doing. You gotta know.
definitely- It's just not as strong as not nearly as strong as a trophy truck.
But
housing,
again, you
obviously.
ain't doing that.
No, for
Yeah.
this, it's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
But, you know, if you want big 3 1/4 snouts and you want a 10-inch gear and you want, you know, trophy truck axles,
Yeah.
that's $25,000,
Right.
you know?
Right. Wow.
And for,
It's crazy to like say it like that, because like I think like like picking off pieces for my rear end and the way that we got it and everything, it's like, oh, like we came up on things and made things work. Moore's Metalworks helped me build that thing together with like at the swap meet out here at the Kurt
well,
Liggins swap meet.
that's a great way to get good parts for
Yeah.
inexpensive, you know, for cheap.
We found some stuff there, found a Chrisman axle, found we got lucky and found the right size 36 spline, 36
Yep.
spline. Yeah, I mean, so like I got lucky. I still had to spend money, obviously, you know, but for the most part, like I wouldn't have been able to afford that. You know what I mean?
Well, the general population can't.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the truth.
There has to be different ways to approach the situation. Do you need that stuff? Not necessarily, you know what I mean? But do you need like the strength of different parts? Are there other options is the question, you know? And I think that's something for everybody to think about.
Yeah. So I would say this is probably the strongest, like, stock style rear end that you could use.
Yeah.
But that's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
You know, without buying a fabricated housing and all the really nice parts, this will get the job done.
All right, man. Tell us about these links and the way these shocks are tucked in. So also, bypassing the rear or IBP?
No, IBP all the way around.
IBP, man. IBP again, right there.
So same thing, 2.5 bump, 3.0 IBP. The trailing
How big
arms-
is that thing?
What's that?
The shock.
It's an 18.
Okay.
So it's an 18-inch stroke. Basically, on this trailing arm, the coilover is where the bypass would normally be on this 55-inch trailing arm.
Right.
I have a fixture to build these from, and you know, instead of using the front spot where the coilover would normally go, I just moved it back and made it an 18-inch.
Instead of the 16.
Exactly.
Got it.
Just I wanted to keep everything out of the cab.
I think I'm used to seeing a 16-inch coilover. Mm-hmm. So seeing an 18-inch coilover with the spring on it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, what is that, a 4.0, right?
No, that's a 3.0.
That's what I'm saying. It looks massive.
Yeah, so it's 3.0
It looks awesome,
all the way
man.
around.
3.0 all the way around.
And originally I was going to use 3.5s.
Okay.
But after talking to Keith Marigold, he's like, no,
You're fine.
use 3.0s because the 3.5s, you're really limited on spring rates. They don't make nearly as many spring rates for the bigger 3.5 shock as they do
Right.
for the 3.0s.
Interesting.
So that's why we downsized the 3.0 to have way more options for spring rate.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And that's important.
That's something that I didn't know. You
Yeah.
know?
It's a
And
shock guy talk.
luckily I talked to someone who knows what they're doing. Like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Point you in this direction, you know.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Tell us about this trailing arm. So this is your trailing arm?
Yeah, it's just a flat, literally like a 2D trailing arm.
Okay.
2D as in it's just flat-sided. It's probably the simplest design trailing arm you could ever come up with.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know. It's all MIG welded.
Yeah.
The whole truck's MIG welded.
Yeah.
There's some
Oh, we
shock
haven't talked about that.
brackets.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that before. Everything's
Yeah, I
pretty
wanted
much
to MIG weld
welded.
everything just because it's just faster.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna.
Why TIG it, dude?
I mean,
you can.
it's beautiful, and
Of course.
it helps. It's in the end, it's a little lighter.
Yeah.
You know, overall parts are lighter because there's just less metal being put down.
But the time and the way you got things done,
for me, it was
it
the
looks
time.
beautiful, dude. You
It
know,
was-
like,
it was
dude,
the time.
it's just MIG, but dude, MIG this all up.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a 55-inch trailing arm, flat-sided, just chromoly tube and plate.
And then who did your drive shaft? Local spot?
Yeah. So California Driveline did the drive shaft for me.
Those guys are out here, right?
They're in Rancho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then third member?
The third member is just the Duramax freaking.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. It's a.
That looks gnarly, by the way.
It's huge.
It looks like a freaking rhino, bro. The rhino, dude. This
It's
is
massive.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
And then so the transfer case was a junkyard item. So I pulled that out of a pick apart. That's a NP 241.
Okay.
And then the trans was a junkyard trans that I took to Vaughn.
To who?
Vaughn's Transmissions. He's in
That's the guy out here, right?
San Bernardino, yeah. And he built that one, so it's a manual valve body.
Wow.
Manual valve body 480. It's got all the good stuff inside of it.
Right on. I'm
Headers.
loving the junkyard vibes, dude. Because this does not look junkyard to me, but
I
man,
like the junkyard. Yeah.
that's great.
Find
man.
all the good stuff there.
Hell yeah. So transfer case, awesome. Got the trans, talking about the drive shaft. And if you have a 4-wheel drive shaft up here, how does that work out? Do they also just kind of build them the same with the slip yoke and everything?
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that whatsoever, so.
Yeah, so it's basically the same. I think in some situations they'll use like a constant velocity joint rather than like a standard U joint on one end
Okay.
on the 4-wheel drive stuff, just because typically the diff and the T case aren't typically at at the correct angle. So they'll use a constant velocity U joint to help correct that and keep vibration down.
Okay.
But mine's just straight standard U joints. I haven't had any vibration issues, but then again, like I don't plan on putting this thing in 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's
like-
a just in case.
Exactly. It's like, hey, I'm stuck in the sand or someone's stuck and I need to drag them out. Like,
Dude, I'd
throw it in
love to
4-wheel
see
drive.
this thing go through like some like cool like Big Bear trails. Nothing that's gonna mess it up, but just cool like
No.
dirt trails.
That was the whole thing. That's
we
what
should
I
go
want to
do
do.
that sometime. That's what we should go do. Like we should do some desert stuff and then do some of that.
I want to.
I love it, dude. I think once you do that, you're gonna feel so good about all this. Because I think like in a way you're just enjoying it right now, you know, and you should enjoy this thing. There's so many great details we gotta talk about this thing, but
it's just been sitting. I haven't used it since Hammers.
we gotta go have some fun, man. We gotta go enjoy this
months
thing.
ago. I know.
We got to. Well, you've been busy at the shop, man. But yeah, let's get inside this thing.
Yeah. So 4 seats. The seats don't match. Those seats actually, I bought them from Dustin. I don't know his last name. Dustin Boost.
Dustin Boost.
Those came out of his F-150.
Okay.
So I bought those from him used. These seats actually.
It smells amazing in here, by the way. Is it the leather seat? Or
I don't know
what?
if it's the seats or if
The
it's
suede?
if I don't know what it is. Honestly, I think it could be the.
Smells like
Prerunner.
new car and like leather.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
weird.
mean.
I don't know why it has that smell, but I don't hate it.
Right on.
These seats were actually for the old red Prerunner
Okay.
that PRP built for me, and I never put them in,
Okay.
and I held on to them, and so
Because they are for the red Prerunner.
they are.
Buzzing. You see what we did there?
See, perfect. Just not that one.
Shout out
For
to
this
PRP,
one.
you guys, right here. Thank
Yeah.
you guys. Very
and
cool.
then got these guys right here from our boy Marcel.
Marcel, right
See?
there it is
Right
on
there.
that. Cutlass Designs.
Yep.
Hey guys, support our friend Marcel. He's awesome. He has stuff for sale, and sometimes it's in stock, and when it is, you better get it while it's hot. Because he makes some cool stuff. He'll be at the Off-Road Expo with us this year with some stuff on display. Cutlass Designs. We'll put a link right here. You guys can check it out.
Yeah.
Marcel, you're the best. We love you, man.
I dig Marcel. He's a freaking blue collar freaking welder. Gets it done.
Great fabricator too.
Awesome fabricator.
And he chose
this
to
kind
go
of stuff.
he chose to go the blue collar route instead of having a fab shop and stuff. And you know, to each their own. And it's so wild how incredibly talented he is.
Yeah.
He could build trucks, I think, like an all day kind of thing.
Oh,
I feel like
absolutely.
he has the full capability.
Absolutely.
And I feel like with Marcel's last Ranger, it feels like that with this. Like it feels like a purposeful built, clean Prerunner that doesn't need to go way over the top, but it works with what it has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to say budget friendly because it's not. I don't mean that in a negative way. What I mean is more like you don't need that. This works.
Yeah.
Type of vibe, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. I love
know.
that, dude. I love that.
So, yeah, I mean, it's bare bones in here. I don't even have a center console yet.
Yeah.
So literally the shifter's just mounted off the seat mounting brackets.
Yeah.
I do have a intercom.
Okay.
No radio yet.
Okay.
This is the original dash that came in the truck when I got it.
Nice.
I actually
great.
bought this, when it was in stock form from Gordon's Fab. He's in Vegas.
Okay.
So he had this truck originally for sale. A buddy of mine saw it, I think, on Instagram. I think Guy Thomas sent it to me,
Okay.
a link to it. And so I hit him up, and he's like, yeah, I got it. So I drove out and grabbed it. But this was the original dash that was in it. It was blue. It was like this old blue color.
Okay.
And I gave it some sweet bootleg black rattle can.
There we go.
And but I kept wood grain
Okay.
because,
Yeah. That's what it smells like in here.
yeah, it smells fancy.
Smells like fancy man.
Yeah.
Rugged man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's awesome, bro.
Yeah, like eBay rear door panels. They don't make those rear door panels, so I had to buy them from eBay.
Nice.
Same thing, those are rattle can too.
eBay has some great things on there.
Yeah.
There's so many little finds everywhere. You just got to know where to look.
Yeah.
And dude, there's a lot of great space back here. It's pretty spacious.
There's tons of room. These seats are actually way too big for my kids.
Okay.
I didn't think about that when I was buying these.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, let's throw some seats back there. So we
They'll
do have
grow into that.
we have like a booster for Jake.
Okay.
Brooke, the harness is tightened down enough on her because she's pretty she's like an adult now.
Yeah.
So
Tall
they
kid.
fit her, but Jake, it was a little loose, so we got this booster
Okay.
pad and the usual Prerunner stuff. You gotta have some toilet paper.
Of course.
Got a blanket, and
Pretty much an overlander now
I am.
with the blanket and the toilet paper.
Yeah. Super
Also,
sick.
these PCI headsets. I think we chatted about that real quick. You still need a radio. Hey,
I don't have a radio, but that's fine. I got headsets.
We'll tell
I
Ryder. Hey, Ryder. PCI.
I never had a radio in my old truck either.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I did have a radio, but I had bootleg ass freaking intercom.
It didn't work.
It wouldn't. I couldn't get it to connect to the radio. There was like this interface cable that I think I had to have it made, and I gave up.
Okay. You're like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe PCI can help, huh? I don't know. We'll see.
So,
Cutlass designs back here too.
yep.
Very, very cool. And these just bolt right on
They do.
to the cage.
They're literally so simple. I got those from Marcel at the expo.
Yeah.
So I brought the little cyclone lights, and it was so simple. I didn't even understand how to bolt them on. I had to go back to Marcel. He's like, "What do you mean?"
You just
It's like,
bolt it.
they just go like this. I'm like, it was so simple.
No, this must be harder.
I
It's too
didn't-
easy.
It was too easy. I didn't
Yeah.
understand it. So
You don't just open it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, no, dude, you just do it. You just bolt it up.
that's what it was like.
That's so funny.
But
Dude,
yeah,
it looks great in here, man.
it's basic, no carpet, it's bare bones, no headliner.
What is this?
That's Rhino Liner.
Rhino Liner.
Or Raptor Liner it's called. So it's the same thing. Caleb's shop, Rapid Wraps, they're in Hemet.
Okay.
He did the floor. He did the window tent. He did my front and rear glass.
Nice.
And he did the wrap.
So he wrapped this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
nice.
He did a phenomenal job.
Excellent. Thank you, bro. Thanks for making this thing look great.
And if anyone needs wraps done, seriously consider them because they're professional. They're good.
Heck yeah.
They're timely. He did they even did body work on the doors.
Nice.
That door was like completely crushed in.
Really?
And they fixed it. So
these guys sound great, man.
They're rad. They'd be good people to
send your business to.
Yes, if you're looking for wraps, bed liners. I think he's even starting to do like I don't know, it's like a foam step, like boats have it. Like all the new boats have like the foam flooring. He has a machine now that can custom make all that stuff.
Where are they from? Where are they out of, Denny?
Hemet.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's kind of not too bad. It's kind of central a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Right on. Well, heck yeah, man. Rapid Wraps, dude. Those are the guys. Looks great. Again, powder coat in here. Wes, phenomenal.
Yep.
I love the door cards back here. Loving this handle.
Those were so
sick. I don't know why I'm a dork. This is so cool.
I had to go back on.
Yeah.
Those were on there when I got it. And I told myself, I'm not.
It needs to stay there.
I'm not having this.
No, absolutely.
So they went right back on.
Love it, dude. Heck yeah, man.
So,
all right, Danny, tell us about the electrical on this thing.
Yeah, it's simple. It's basic. It's a 12-button switch pros.
Okay.
And all the gauges. Extra.
You had to wire up the stock gauges? Oh, no, those are
analog bootleg Amazon gauges.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Do they work?
Yeah, heck yeah, they work
then
good.
That's good enough.
Speedometer's GPS, homie. Come
Beautiful. See, guys? And who did all this for you?
Tanner. Independence Electric did all. He has everything so hidden that it's hard to like.
He's so good, it's like he's too good.
Yeah.
We can't see his work.
But he did
how about we cut to Tanner's stuff? Cut to Tanner's stuff.
But yeah, he did all the electrical front to back, like full, rake him.
How important is it to have faith in your electrical stuff?
Very. If you want to get there and not burn down, it's important.
Right. I love all this too. So he did all this stuff too. Do these work?
Those are factory switches, but he did rewire the switches.
Sick.
Yeah.
Even cooler.
Yeah.
Even cooler.
I think the only evidence of any of his wiring that you can see is kind of up front. You can kind of see there's some of just the Deutsch connectors here.
Yeah.
He did the lights. There's a couple Canon plugs coming through. Actually, it's just one.
Again, he's so good, guys. You don't even see him. He's like a ninja wirer.
Yeah.
We're trying to find a wire. Any wire.
Yeah, he did a phenomenal job.
That's good, man. You don't want exposed wires, man.
Yeah.
You don't want anything exposed. Heat, wear and tear, low key.
The batteries, the battery switch, the intercom stuff, all the lighting, and fuel pump.
Excellent.
And I think that's it, because there's really nothing else electronic on this thing. It's pretty basic.
Right.
He did some ignition wiring. The MSD box and the coil is like up under the dash. So
right.
He wired all that for me.
Right.
He does good work. He
does, man. I'm so proud of him. Again, guys, Independence Electric up by Lancaster.
Oh, he moved.
Oh, he's not there anymore.
He's in Acton now.
Where's that?
It's just down the 14 freeway.
A little closer?
More
ish
towards LA.
Okay. Well, Independence Electric, Tanner, awesome dude. Nick, you got stuff done there too, huh?
Yeah, he did Nick's whole truck.
Wired my whole truck.
Buzzing. Got some stuff. Whole truck. I'm such a bozo. He did a light or two.
Just a couple.
Yeah, he did a cabin light. Dude, Tanner's awesome, guys. Check out his page. Again, we'll put it right here. He does phenomenal work. I believe he does have some weights going on, but if you guys are serious, get in there, talk to him, tell him that we sent him. Tanner's been a part of the crew for a while. And again, it's so cool to see our friends flourish and grow in their businesses. So support them. Danny.
Yo.
Tell us about these wheels and tires.
They are KMC grenades. It's the standard 17 by 9s. Some used trophy truck takeoffs for BFGs. Standard.
Yeah. And it's funny, these are like takeoffs, but there's so much meat.
No, they're still good. They work for me. And then the worn locking hub assembly.
Okay.
And yeah, 8 lug because I like 2 more lug nuts than the normal guy.
Hell yeah.
It's just a classic look.
It fits the vibe.
It does.
Fits the vibe.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Danny, congratulations. Amazing build.
Thanks.
Can't wait to see this thing. We're going to get some shots of this thing in action soon, maybe in time for this episode, maybe its own little fun thing.
Yeah.
We had a good time filming with Dan and Prerunner Dan and Danny Giannini out in Lucerne a while ago. Probably one of my favorite little edits we've ever done.
That was fun.
Super cool.
That was a fun day.
Maybe we'll do something fun like that, maybe with some local stuff, maybe mountain stuff. I don't know, but it will be coming soon. Can we bug you to have this at the expo?
I mean, if you want it there.
I guess. I think the people want it. You guys tell us. Let us know.
Yeah.
I think it should be there. Off-Road Expo this year, guys, we're running it, man. We're doing some cool stuff. You know what we're doing this year? We're actually hosting like Built to Destroy episodes instead of just everybody going, yeah. We're going to do like 3 back-to-back 15-minute episodes with trucks.
Okay.
So maybe that'd be cool to have your truck on there.
So like, are you going to do it?
So like a truck pulls up and we do like a 10, 15-minute episode live right there.
Gotcha.
Like a Q&A and people can do their thing. And like if Maruzzi's there and he wants to talk about his motor, he can. Or if Brett wants to come in or Keith Marigold and talk about the IBPs on the truck and how he set it up that way.
Yeah.
Or, you know, even like powder coating this whole chassis, West Next Level wants to come out and be like, dude, I powder coated all this. This is how I did it. Like, we're trying to make a way for it to be like informational instead of just like craziness.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We still want people to drive eventually throughout the day, but do that, check the truck out, and then people get to see. Because like, if there's any like thing I've always wanted to change about that event is like, it just feels like it's just thrash and bash and gone. And like, I feel like it's a cool learning experience. There's so many different types of people at that expo from all different types of off-road.
Yeah.
And everybody, I think, is really inspired by like the Prerunner guys. So maybe it's a cool way to connect you guys.
Absolutely. That's a good idea.
That was a rant, but I think it's cool. Anyways, Danny, thank you.
Yep.
We'll see you guys. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys have any questions for Danny, you guys can put it in the comments. We'll do our best to answer for him, or I'll text him if it's an important one. But
I'm bad.
Yeah.
I don't even have a YouTube.
Just
anything.
comment there. We'll find it. Later, guys. Bye.